let's be real. It's everywhere. It's in the headlines, it's all over social media, you probably hear about it every single day. It feels completely unavoidable. But how do we get past just talking about it and actually start doing something with it? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into today.
It is so easy to feel overwhelmed by it all, right? There's this constant buzz, so much information flying around, it's honestly hard to know where to even begin. So the real question is, how do you slice through all that noise and start using AI for real, tangible things? Things that could actually make a difference in your work, or even just your daily life.
And we've got a roadmap for that. Think of this as your guide from feeling confused to feeling empowered. First, we're going to cut through the noise. Then I'll show you how you can build things without writing a single line of code. We'll get into mastering the art of the prompt, see some amazing real-world examples, and then figure out what's next for you.
So, let's kick things off by cutting through that noise. Look, for this explainer, we are not talking about abstract theories or things that might happen in 10 years. We are focusing on practical, hands-on insights from people who are in the trenches right now, building with these tools and getting real results.
So where are these insights coming from? They're from the community over at AdamAiXpert.com. That's AdamAiXpert.com. It was founded by an Amazon seller named Adam Gerbar. And every single Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, he runs these powerful 1-hour live AI night classes. They're packed with real tools, real strategy, stuff you can use immediately. If you're looking to level up, just shoot an email to AdamAiXpert@gmail.com to get in on it.
Okay, so let's get into our first big topic. Building without code. This is, and I mean this, a total game changer. It's this idea that is making it possible for absolutely anyone to create. No programming background required.
And the concept behind it is called vibe coding. It's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. You just describe what you want an app or a piece of code to do using plain English, and the AI writes the code for you. It's a massive shift. It means creation is no longer gate-kept. It's accessible to anyone with a good idea.
And the process? It's actually super simple. Step 1, you describe your vision. You just talk about what you want. Step 2, the AI spits out the code. And then Step 3, you just refine it. You tweak your description, adjust the vibe, and the AI keeps adjusting the code until it's exactly what you were imagining. It's this continuous loop of feedback.
So you're probably wondering, where can I actually try this? Well, a fantastic place to start is Google's AI Studio. It's got a really intuitive interface, lets you easily chat, generate media, and they've even got this new history feature to keep track of all your work. It's a really popular and solid choice for creators who want to jump in.
Okay, so you have the platform, but just having the tool is only half the battle, right? Getting it to do exactly what you want, that's a whole other skill. And that brings us to our next crucial piece, mastering the prompt. This is really the art and science of asking the AI for what you want in the right way.
Now check this out. Here's a really clever kind of meta technique you can use. You can actually use one AI to help you write better prompts for another AI. So for example, you could take your first rough draft of an idea from Gemini, maybe just a screenshot, and you feed that into ChatGPT. Then you ask ChatGPT to analyze it and write you a better, more structured prompt that's specifically built for Gemini. It's like having your own personal idea translator.
And the difference that structure makes, it is night and day. A vague prompt like a picture of a cake leaves everything up to chance. Who knows what you'll get? But a structured prompt, that gives the AI a crystal clear blueprint. You're guiding it from a random guess to the exact image you had in your head.
So you can think of it like a recipe for the perfect image. You have to give the AI the key ingredients. What's the subject? What's the action? Where's the environment? What's the art style? How's the lighting? And what are those little details? Giving the AI this complete recipe is the secret to getting those jaw-dropping results every single time.
But maybe the biggest game changer of all is a technique called negative prompting. And this quote just captures it perfectly. You're not just telling the AI what you want it to do, you're telling it what not to do. It might sound a little weird, but by telling the AI no blurry backgrounds or no unrealistic shadows, you're actively steering it away from common mistakes. It's a simple trick that massively improves your results. And mastering techniques just like that one is what this is all about. If you want to go deeper and learn this stuff in real time, that AdamAiXpert community we talked about is the place to be. It's not a course you just watch. It's a live community where you learn and apply this stuff every week. All the info is on your screen, AdamAiXpert.com, or just email AdamAiXpert@gmail.com. Don't miss out.
All right, let's move on from the techniques and see this stuff in action.
For this next section, we're looking at AI in the wild. Real-world examples that show you the incredible range of what's possible, from just for fun projects to serious business solutions.
First up is an app called Hervana, and this is a perfect example of how accessible all this has become. It's a simple app. You upload a picture of yourself and you can try on different AI-generated hairstyles. But what's so cool is that it started as a fun little project between a father and daughter for a friend. It's got trending cuts, AI suggestions. It really just proves that anyone can now build these complex, creative tools without a huge team or a ton of money. Now, let's flip over to the business side of things. This app was built to solve a really expensive problem for Amazon sellers, getting good lifestyle photos for their products. Instead of a costly photo shoot, you just upload your product photo and the AI generates professional shots of it in all kinds of different scenes. You can even vibe code a custom scene yourself. Now, it's not perfect. The AI still struggles to put text on images accurately for ads, but it shows just how much potential there is for AI to solve real business headaches.
And all of this is happening while the tech itself is evolving at a crazy pace. There's what people are calling an LLM arms race going on, especially with character counts. This isn't just about fitting more words in. When an AI can process 1 million characters, well, that's like feeding it the entire first Harry Potter book in one go. Imagine uploading a year's worth of customer service emails and just asking, what's our customer's #1 complaint? That's the level of analysis that's becoming possible right now.
So we've seen the tools, we've seen the real-world applications. Let's bring it all home and focus on the big strategic takeaway here. How can you put AI to work for yourself in a really smart, strategic way?
Well, one of the best pieces of advice is to start thinking in terms of bulk creation. Look, our creativity, it usually comes in bursts, right? So the strategy is to use AI as an accelerator when you're in one of those creative peaks. You batch your work, create a huge backlog of content, and build yourself a reserve. That way, you take the pressure off of having to be a creative genius every single day.
And that really brings us to our final thought. We've seen how these tools are getting more powerful and easier to use almost daily. As the technology keeps getting better, the most essential skill isn't going to be just knowing how to use the tool. It's going to be mastering the art of asking, knowing what questions to pose, what problems to solve. That's where the real value is. So, what will you ask?
Because that human ingenuity, figuring out the right questions, that is the skill that will matter most. And if you're ready to master that art, and you want to connect with other people who are doing the exact same thing, you have to check out the community at AdamAiXpert.com. It's not just a course, it's a community built for real-time learning and getting real-world results. All the details are on the screen. Thank you so much for joining me.